Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. Now Daggerwin has mentioned in his previous video that he has some big plans for today. He wants to purchase the new plot which is through the trees there, and then obviously cut through the trees, make a track through and start expanding the farm in that direction. Because we've currently never really been, well I certainly haven't ever been beyond the trees here in the river. So that is the big plan for today. But we can't quite afford to buy it yet, so what we've got to do is sell a few pallets of lettuce, and once we've done that, that should fund the new plot. I think it's about 70,000, so we're not too far away. I think the lettuce should fund that, because we've got quite a few pallets here. So first of all, I'm going to go and get these pallets loaded up onto the trailer which Daggerwin just brought over here, and then he's probably going to go and sell them, and that should be enough money then to buy the land. We do also have the mayonnaise production now running at fairly high capacity because we've got the sunflower oil and canola oil running on that now, so that should keep that going and start bringing some decent money through on that as well, so that's good. But yeah, I will just get these few pallets loaded onto the trailer and we'll get them sold. Looks like Daggerwin's busy with the field now, so oh no, he's down here now. But yeah, I was just going to take this because he wasn't available at the time, so I've got this load to sell. Not many on there, and it's a bit of a mess because one of the pallets wouldn't come off the tines as usual. But it doesn't really matter because it's just going to be sold now. Hopefully they will all sell. One's a bit of an angle. Looks like they are going at the moment. Make sure they're all over trigger. Yeah, we now have enough money to buy the plot, so that's what Daggerwin's going to be doing, I should think now. There we go. So what was that? Just under 10,000 plus a bonus. Not too bad. So this trailer can go back to the yard. I did notice that the field Daggerwin drilled last episode, that needs some herbicide on it. I can see a few weeds in there, so I might do that. But I think the main focus is going to be to get on this new plot of land as well today, so we do need to do that as well. There we go, he's bought the land now. That leaves us with 7,800 in the bank. Not too much, but it will start to go up again because the mayonnaise production is running, like I said earlier. And this tractor is really damaged. Has Daggerwin not been repairing it again? Really, we could do with a newer tractor because this has got 60,000 hours on it now, which is quite a lot for a farming simulator game. So yeah. It'd be nice to replace this one really with a slightly bigger one, but also one that can take a front loader. Probably not today because we have no money at the moment. Right, let's get it repaired then. There we go. Just about could afford that. And we have 2,300 in the bank. So I'll drop this trailer off where we leave the trailers usually, here. And we'll put the sprayer on and just quickly get that field sprayed. It's not a big field, so it won't take too long at all, but it does need to be done before the weeds get too tall. That bag couldn't really be in a worse place, could it? That really could not be in a worse position. It's a lime bag by the looks of it. Right, now it's in the way for that, but at least that's the right thing for the spreader, so hopefully that would go in the spreader. Anyway, we will get this field sprayed now. Should have enough herbicide in this, I think, to get it done. I imagine Daggerwin's probably going to get the wood cutting machine, the Volvo, and we'll be making a track through there, clearing through the trees to get into our new plot. I'll show you on the map as well which one it is. Okay, so it's there we go, number 14 on there, or yeah, it's number 14. That's our new plot. So it seems to comprise of an island, so I'm not sure how we're going to get to that yet. I'll have to cut with some form of bridge, I think, to get through to that. But also we've got a bit of this grassland here, and obviously, yeah, the trees which we're going to cut through. It might be worth making a track alongside this field. So we'll lose a little bit of the field, but we will then be able to get access to this new area. Anyway, I will get this field sprayed, and yes, here is Daggerwin with the Volvo Freecasser. So he's going to make a start on that. Once I finish the spraying, there should be enough logs to start selling. There was a suggestion that we could possibly load a container with logs, which might be a bit better than doing it as we are doing it at the moment. I can't remember how to do that actually, because it's been a while. I used to do it a long time ago on FS22 when the Platinum Edition came out. It was a while ago, but I haven't done it for a while. Are they self-loading? Do you have to lift the logs into them? I can't remember if I was using super strength or not. We haven't got super strength on this series, so I don't know how you get the logs into the containers now. But yeah, it's something we could try in the future, but we need to buy a container and a container trailer first. Anyway, I will get on with this spraying. Right, so the field there has been sprayed, and I've just put the log grab on and the trailer, and as you can see here, Daggerwin has already built a road, so that's good. I think that actually looks a lot better, because now we're not running right up against the river with the field, because it is a bit uneven just here anyway, and it was obviously very hard to do with the forager, so I think in the future it'd be nice to have this road here. There's a bit of a buffer between the river and the field. That actually looks quite good. So yeah, it's looking good already, but he hasn't made much progress with the trees. He's not really put anything down at all yet, so not many for me to load, but I will make a start. Usually it's me on the Volvo and Daggerwin on the loader, so this will make a bit of a change. Yeah, so I will probably start loading a few of these logs, and we'll get them sold at the sawmill. Obviously our money's not looking too great. The building of the road used up all the money. We have just gained a bit more from the mayonnaise production though, which is good. Now there's no real weight on this tractor. That's a bit annoying. That's another reason why it'd be nice to have a bigger tractor really with a front loader. Then we won't have to worry about real weight probably. Anyway, I will start loading a few of these logs up on time lapse, and we'll see how it goes from that. So, Daggerwin has been busy at work there, cutting the trees down in that area, and I've loaded them all into the trailer. and he's just put in the road. So we can now, for the first time, access through to our new area. I'll do it on foot because there's quite a few stumps in the way still, they all need to be removed. But that is a nice little cut through this small forest here, into a new area. And this is the first time I've ever been beyond there, on the river. So this is all new to me. I know Daggerwin's done a few like drone shot views, but I've never been there. And this is the island which we own as well. This is an obvious place to cut across. We will need to build some sort of bridge though to get there, because I think if you try to drive a tractor into that, it's just going to sink, possibly. Actually, not too deep, but no, I think you do need a bridge. Yeah, I think the tractor will probably get stuck. So, but yeah, I suppose it's not going to be that useful. It's just that the whole island is covered in trees, so it'd be nice to cut the trees on it possibly, but I don't think we'd be able to grow crops on it. It's probably not a big enough area for that. I suppose we could eventually put productions on it though, if we could remove the trees and get access across there on a bridge. But yeah, this area here, nice big grass area, that could be turned into a field. Or it's also flat actually, so you could build on that. Might be a good place actually to put the cows. I was just thinking about that. I would like to get some cows at some point in the future, and that is the obvious place, nice and flat, to build a cow farm. So that would be good. Did mention that to Daggerwin actually at the end of the last episode, and yeah, he agreed it might be a good area to put the cows when we get them. I don't think he's going to be cutting any more trees for now, because we've got our path through, so it just needs the stump grinding doing, and obviously these logs need selling. So as we do need the money, I will sell the logs, I think. Not quite a full load, but it's not too bad. It just depends whether Daggerwin's planning on cutting more trees or not, whether we're just going to leave it at that. I think he's going to leave it for now, because we've got our track through, like I say. So yeah, I will head down to the sell point, we'll get these, or the sawmill, we'll sell these few logs, and then if Daggerwin hasn't already done it, we will start stump grinding those stumps out. Right, so here we are down at the sawmill. I'll just get these logs sold. It won't be a huge number, but it will be better than nothing. There we go. So 13,400 plus a £1,400 bonus. Not too bad. And that brings us to 18,000 in the bank again, which is reasonable. Not amazing. I would also like, along with the cows, to get a new seed drill as well, because we've had these Massey Ferguson drills, tandem drills, for a long time, pretty much since the start of this series. And the other Lemkin drill we've got is okay, but it's a bit small. It's only 6 metres, so it'd be nice to get, I think there's a Horsch 9 metre drill, which would be quite a good one. That would be nice to have. So I think that's 100,000. Daggerwin's here with the stump grinder on now, so he's off to do that. So it looks like I've got to find another job to do. Unfortunately, he's using the John Deere for that, which is a huge tractor for stump grinding. I would like to have used the John Deere for some field work. Got a few fields to drill. It's also got the GPS on it. All our other tractors don't have GPS. So that's something else I want to buy, another tractor, newer tractor with GPS on it. Possibly to replace the Ford or upgrade this Massey as well. Yeah, so I suppose what we could do is get the mower. We don't have GPS, like I said, but we could use this tractor on the mower and create a new area in there. Alternatively, I could start drilling, but without GPS, but I do prefer to use GPS for drilling, especially when we have one available with GPS on it. So yeah, I might do that. Oh, the other thing we could do is ted that grass that Daggerwin mowed earlier. So I might do that actually, because then otherwise that's going to get forgotten about. He's mowed this small field here, and not done any work to it after that. So we could do silage, but I think it might be handy to get a few more hay bales. We've got quite a few for the sheep, but we will run out eventually, and it wouldn't hurt to have a few more extra hay bales in there. So I think I will ted this area here. I think as we expand the farm more and more, this grass field is going to be less necessary, and we might end up building on it completely. We've already built into it quite a bit now with the silage pit there and obviously other productions around. So it probably will just become part of the farmyard eventually. But we have currently still got a big enough area to do a bit of hay work on, grass work. So I will get this area tedded, I think, and then raked up, ready for baling. Okay, so there we go, that's the grass field there done. That's good. At least it wasn't just mowed for nothing there, we've got the use out of it. That's a few hay bales for the sheep eventually, when we need them. Daggerwin's just been collecting them up and he's stacked them over the corner there, next to where the wool is. We've got loads and loads of eggs at the moment, but I've just checked the prices and the price is not good at all at the moment. It's about the worst possible month, so we won't be selling the eggs, but I think we possibly could get away with selling a few of them when the price increases a bit. Now what I'm going to do, I think, is do some cultivation or drilling work in that long field, this one here. The last crop in there was canola, so we could put soybeans in, and in that case we could use the planter, because that's a bit wider than the drill. I would like to upgrade the drill before we do any more big fields, because I do find that Lemkin is a bit narrow, and also the Massey Ferguson tandem drills are a bit annoying to use. So we use the planter, I think, and put soybeans in there possibly. But it will also need to be cultivated first. It's the downside of doing planting. But because we've got such a nice big cultivator now, it won't take too long to do. Unless of course we do this one here. This field also needs to be drilled or planted. So we could do that one. Actually, that would save a bit of driving. Not a lot, but she's nearer, so we'll do this one. So the last crop in here was corn, so we could still do soybeans in there. I think we'll need cultivating first. Now I've got my nice big powerful John Deere now with a GPS on it, so I can do this a lot easier. So I'll get on with this. Cultivating, Daggerwin might start planting. There's a sugar beet harvester in the sale. Don't think we're going to afford that though. How much is it? Yes, 185,000. Well, it would be good to do sugar beet, but we can't afford it at the moment. I don't mean to do caps lock. It keeps coming on its own. I don't know quite. It probably probably thought I was a bit angry there, but never mind. Yes, I didn't mean to do. If you watch Daggerwin's video and then watch me second, you'll now know that I didn't mean to shout there. I don't know how I managed to press cap locks. Obviously, I have pressed it at some point, but I didn't mean to obviously type that in caps lock. Yes, Daggerwin's going to start planting. I'll start to do soybeans, I think. That's probably the best thing to do. And we'll get on with this. That's the drilling or the cultivating done. Drilling or planting Daggerwin's doing now. It's not too much more to do on that. I don't think. He just has to leave off though and go and collect some more seed. We don't need fertiliser for soybeans, so that's a bonus. So I'll start the rolling now. I've just hitched up to the rolls and I'm going to go around the field rolling that, and that'll be complete. It didn't take too long really, that cultivating. It's much more efficient when you've got the GPS running as well. So you know you're not missing any bits, you're just putting the maximum width that you can with the cultivator on each pass, which is good. This Daggerwin is not using GPS, he hasn't got it on that tractor, and I noticed when he was using the John Deere last episode, which does have GPS, he wasn't even using it then, so he doesn't seem to like the GPS. But I find it actually very easy to use and enjoy using it. I think it's, well, as you know, if you're a long time watcher of my channel, you'll know I've been using GPS in various mods since FS17 at least. I can't remember when GPS was first a thing on a mod in Farming Simulator, but certainly I think I was using it in FS17. Obviously a different mod and it works in a different way in that one, but I've always enjoyed using GPS. I think it's very efficient, and I actually think it's quite fun as well, setting my AV course and running up and down in a straight line, rather than just swerving all over the place, which you can do sometimes if you're not concentrating when you're not using GPS. Daggerwin's not too bad at driving in a straight line though. Does miss a bit occasionally, but he's not too bad, usually. Okay, so I will get on now with the rolling, and obviously use GPS for this as well, and come back to you when that's done. Field complete then. Nice job done there. And as you can see, Daggerwin is now loading, or he has loaded, a first trailer load of silage from the silage plant. So that's good. He's going to go and get that sold, I imagine. That'll help bring in some money. And I've obviously just finished the rolling, so I'll put these rolls away. Before I knew what he was doing, I did suggest he could move the furniture pallets, because I noticed that the capacity of the storage area is almost full, and the pallets will need to be moved out of the way so that it doesn't stop production. Because if you leave too many pallets in the spawn area, it will eventually stop production when the internal storage is full as well. So they need to be moved. So I'll probably go and grab the forklift and just do that quickly. Just turn that off there. Daggerwin's brought this tractor to this field, but it's not been cultivated yet, so he can't do anything there. So I'll get on the forklift. Daggerwin's using the telehandler, so I'll use this one. Actually, no, he's finished with the telehandler, hasn't he? But I'll just use this one anyway, I'm already on it now. just in case he comes back for another load of silage, I suppose, so best to leave it. It's got the bucket on anyway, whereas this has already got the pallet forks. Yeah, so I will go and just move these furniture pallets out of the way. I'm not going to be selling them yet. So there's the silage sold, 15,400 plus a 1,600 bonus there, so for the first load that's not too bad. We need about 102,000 for this Porsche 9 metre drill that I was thinking of getting. I think once we've sold one of our old sets of drills, hopefully these ones that I don't really like, we sell them, we should be almost at 100,000. Then we should hopefully be able to buy some more or buy a new drill. Because the reason for doing the soybeans with the planter, not the regular seed drill, is basically for speed. I was hoping it would be quicker. I think it probably is, because those maxi drills are a bit tedious to use. Anyway, we're going to move these pallets, hopefully. Not exactly pushing as well as I hoped. I think we're going to have to lift them up. That's the downside of this forklift, it's not really that powerful pushing things. So I'll just stack them. Out of the way somewhere. There we go, they're already spawning more. I usually put them just here against this wall because it's not going to be in the way of anything there, apart from the door. I had a few people comment on the fact that I put them in front of the door, but fortunately no real people are coming in and out of that door, so, or any people, not even virtual people, so it's not the end of the world. But obviously in real life you would not stack pallets right in front of the door. Anyway, I'll just quickly get on with this on time lapse and see how we're getting on after that. Okay, so that's a few more of the pallets moved out of the way there, and I've just been to get this trailer refilled because I noticed it was empty, almost. So it's good to keep it full for the chickens, keep them fed. So there's now a nice new full load of wheat here for them. There's room, there's no more space for the wheat now, but yeah, that'll be good for next time. And I think we'll leave it there because the weather is deteriorating and it's going very dark now and not very nice working conditions, so I think it's a good time to end. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.